University of Miami is excited for Ed Reed. They believe he's one of the best players to ever put on a uniform at the University of Miami. They think that he was a great advisor to their student athletes for the past 3 years. And they do believe that he can lead the Wildcat program in the right direction. The AD of the University of Miami really believes that Ed Reed could lead the Wildcats in the right direction. And so do I. In this video, I'm going to tell you what to expect from Ed Reed, what not to expect from Ed Reed, and what he will need from you, Bethune Cookman fans. This is a great addition. This is a great hire. You guys needed this. You were waiting for so long to announce a head coach. I know even Kamari Everett shared his frustrations on social media. Now you have him. You're a little bit behind the 8 ball in recruiting, but that's going to change. Now that you have this piece, it's important that you guys move correctly to get your program on the right track. This is a blessing. So let's talk about it. Let's start with what not to expect. Don't expect him to be like Coach Prime and what he was at Jackson State. Please do not expect that. He is a celebrity hire. Yes, he's a big name guy who can use his resources, who can use his friends in higher positions to get you guys things or to get the players things. But listen, do not expect it to be like what Deion Sanders was at Jackson State. And I'm just saying, I'm not saying that you are. I'm just putting that out there as a precaution. Why? Number one, Ed is not flashy. You see what I'm saying? He is not the flashy guy that Coach Prime is now and was at Jackson State. You know, he might wear a couple chains, of course. That's just the Miami thing, right? That's just the Florida thing. But you're not gonna see these big iced out chains. You're not gonna see, the flashy shades. You're not gonna see this from Ed Reed, man. He's a very reserved person. He's just a more reserved personality. So don't expect that from him. Now let's talk about what he will bring to Bethune-Cookman. Defense and discipline. This is going to be the identity of the Bethune-Cookman football program going forward. You will be known for defense and discipline, and that's a great thing to hang your hat on. Listen, he is an old school guy, okay? He lives and breathes defense. He will make sure that defense is the one winning you guys games to get you to a SWAC championship and hopefully to Atlanta. So look for him to come in and change that first, because when you look at Bethune-Cookman defensively last season and for the past 2 seasons, they've been pretty bad. They were dead last in sacks, dead last in red zone defense. They were pretty bad on the defensive side of the ball. So he's going to bring that to you. We're also 10th in overall defense. Expect him to bring toughness as well. You're talking about a guy who went viral for that clip in college when he was at Miami, and he was telling his teammates in the locker room, y'all ask me if I'm okay. No, I'm not okay. Ed Reed is one of the football players who epitomized toughness. Not only in the National Football League, but at the collegiate level. He's going to bring that mentality down to Florida as well. And best believe that's going to start with conditioning when you're running in that high index heat. He's going to preach toughness, and that's where it's going to start for y'all. You can also expect a big boost in your secondary. Recruiting is a very big part of college football. There's no way around it. You have to recruit at a high level to win. That's a benefit that Ed Reed will bring to you. Now, I'm not saying he's going to go out and get a 5-star prospect like Prime did at Jackson State. What I am saying is he will get quality guys. He will get better guys than what you have been getting for the past couple of seasons. Expect that, especially in the secondary. I feel like those kids will be the first to come to Bethune-Cookman. Why? Because you get the chance to learn from one of the best safeties to ever play in the game. Like, he is a 9-time Pro Bowler, a Hall of Famer, and a Super Bowl champion. Yeah, a lot of safeties, a lot of cornerbacks, you're going to see them flock. I feel like you're going to see them flock before you see linebackers and defensive linemen, but he'll eventually get those too. So expect to see a boost in your secondary first. And last but not least, what he will need from you, Bethune-Cookman. He's going to need support. There's strength in numbers. What I mean by that, your attendance is going to have to be better than what it has been in the past couple of seasons. If you have had no reason to go to a Bethune-Cookman football game before, you definitely do now. This is Ed Reed that you have, who's going to be on your sidelines for God knows how long. Okay, you have Ed Reed on your sidelines now. You have to show up. You have to support the team. Know that this is going to be a process. This is a learning process that you guys are going to be in together, because Ed Reed does not have that much coaching experience. Okay, he was just a senior football advisor on the staff of Miami. So he's going to be learning things. He's picked up some things at the University of Miami, but he's going to be learning, and it's just going to be a process for both of you guys. So start it off on the right foot by showing up and showing support and showing love. Also, the media team, right? The social media team. When I was looking for Bethune Cookman's pages on social media, I saw 2 pages. One was dedicated to the football team. One was just BCU athletics. The one dedicated to the football team had like only 5,000 followers. The one that's dedicated to the athletic department as a whole has only over 1,000 followers. That's going to need to change. And I think a lot of that is going to come from Ed Reed and just people wanting to see what he has to do. But it also needs to come from your media team. Put together, I mean, clearly you guys have one, but the media team needs to get on it, right? They need to be putting out content as soon as Ed touches down on campus at Bethune. Like, you need to be pushing out content, getting your brand up, getting those followers up, letting people know, giving them an insight on what's going on at Bethune Cookman. This is a great opportunity. Again, this is a great opportunity for both parties. Make it work. But these are just my opinions. You let me know what you think down below in the comment section. I'm your host, Kobe Orr. You are watching the BlitzCity Podcast, and I'm out. Peace.